You said my dog. Do we clap?
You did that. Yeah, you crossed the line about 1,000 times and I did that. Yeah, I stayed a while, tried to make it right. Cigarette. No,
Is this you thinking, or is this your answer? I'm gonna assume that that's your answer. Is that tough for you because Olandria is someone that you consider to be a close friend?
Yeah, it really is tough for me because again, she just came out here for Shelly's birthday and we all spent a time together at the club and we all kicking like that, so I have a lot of respect for Landry. But again, from the last conversation that I've had with, Nick, it was a matter of it's not a romantic spark. They just, you know what I'm saying, they find each other attractive.
Nick and Olandria's relationship, in silence, you've expressed your opinions on that. Do you think that the other relationships that have come from Love Island are real?
Yeah, Taylor and Clark, I know that's for sure real.
And the other ones, not so much, or?
I nurture our connections as best as I could. Always cooked me breakfast. I was cold. He was always taking his jacket off for me. Always leading me up and down the stairs. He was a little gentleman. When I said I wanted a country man, he truly possessed those values. So it's just crazy being out in the real world and seeing how everything's being perceived. So I'm not going so hard for a person if they're not pouring back into me too, Yeah. If I would have known originally that a person was not physically attracted to me, I'm not going to go hard for somebody that does not find me physically attractive. We could have just been friends because I'm not everyone's cup of tea and that's okay,
That's why I also reacted the way I did.
Yes.
The whole recoupling because we were shocked. Like we did not see that coming at all, especially with being there and being present and seeing how their connection's going. So yeah, it wasn't just about being
leaving the villa. There's been a lot of speculation about where the two of you are, where your relationship is. Brian, there was a video that sparked a lot of rumors about you cheating, partying with other girls. We know the internet had a lot of opinions, but walk us through what's been going on.
They're trying to just throw any hate my way, and within the cheating video, the hosting, I got paid to be there. I used to bartend back in the day. I had a lapse of judgment, and we...
Cheating whispers, unfollows, a body count confession. The timeline will never let die. And a breakup days after the reunions. Cousins, grab your tea. We're unpacking the Love Island USA Season 7 reunion. Who's real, who's PR, and what this means for dating in the group chat era.
No, I never smoke, but my heart is broke, explosive. Stressing for that old thing back. That initial love, all the goose.
Hey love, it's Black Blondie, Queen Mother Pearl. If you're nasty, your big sister for Modern Femininity, dating sense, and reality TV love lessons. If you're new here, welcome to the couch, where we keep it cute, keep it honest, and avoid arguing with screenshots. Tap like, hit subscribe, and drop your vote in the comments. Team It's Real or Team It's PR. And a quick disclaimer. This is commentary and opinion based on the episode and publicly available information. We analyze patterns, not people. Respect debate only. Okay. All right. Season 7 delivered a classic era of flirty openings, lawyer tests, Casa Amor shock therapy, followed by a finale that crowned a love story. Reunions are supposed to be closure. This one more like crisis, calm, meets couples therapy. Unseen footage and pointed questions and some carefully lawyered phrases told me everything I needed to know about who's ready for real life and who's running a rollout. Let's start at the top. On the couch, the winners were unified and polished. The host asked directly about the cheating rumors, which y'all saw in the scene in the beginning. Brian called it a lapse in judgment at a hosting gig. Amaya said what mattered was respect and alignment, and she laughed it off. Y'all saw her. And then they broke up like 2 days later after the reunion. They put on the internet they were broken up, but I think they were broken up at the reunion. Just saying. On camera, they were neat. However, the timeline had other plans. They unfollowed each other as the reunion approached. And 2 days later, Amaya confirmed the split. Like I said, as of today, they're not together. Amaya said, "My papayas, Brian and I are no longer together," she wrote to her fans. After leaving the villa, it became very clear that we were on two different journeys. Our visions didn't align, and relationships are supposed to be a team sport. You don't have to drink the whole sea to know it's salty. All love here. I truly wish him the best. Amaya Papaya, cousin. A finale crowns a moment, a reunion exposes the infrastructure, fame plus long distance plus millions of opinions with will pressure test a brand new bond fast. You can like a person and still not be a good fit for real life. The villa is a greenhouse. The world is weather. We all know that it's weather, okay? Notice the language. Lack in judgment is a PR speak for something happened we can't fully own on camera. That framing can calm the crowd, but it doesn't rebuild trust. The speed from we're solid to we're done tells me the logistics, not just the feelings, were the real feeling. Okay, so let's go to the slow burning couples privacy as a strategy, which is a good strategy, I must say. Now the runner ups, the quieter pairs. They didn't form a trilogy for us on the couch. Fewer slogans, more specifics, private pacing. That's the slow burn. Whew, is it blueprint? Not rushing titles and not promising what their calendars can cash, and not feeding the algorithm every 15 minutes to look and love. IRL, the soft launch, often outlasts the spectacular because it's built on rhythm, not ratings, signals of a slow burn. Keep these receipts in your head. Specific plans, beats, poetic captions. Consistent energy off camera beats couple brand overdrive. Comfortable silences beat constant statements. Mm-mm-mm. Chris shuts down the ideal of friendship with Hoda after her disparaging, disparaging interview. Casa Amor echoes bullying allegations, friendship politics. Casa's decisions returned like ghosts with Wi-Fi. The unseen vents reshaped how some choices looked. Who advocated for whom? Who sat in silence? And who pivoted when the heat rose? The reunion also addressed allegations around mean girl energy and bullying, with the cast naming how villa conflicts spilled into rationalized, racialized hate online. Andy asked Huddle to clarify when she felt bullied, as he didn't see it from her perspective. Orlandria and Shelley spoke up about how they became the biggest targets of bullying from Huddle's fans because of her comments. Orlandria became emotional as she revealed that she received racist messages on social media from Huddle's fans and asked the fitness influencer to address them, which she didn't directly. She didn't. So she never was. She never was Alandria's friend. And that Alandria noted, upon exiting the villa, once we got our phones back, I saw the amount of hate that I was getting from her stands. I expressed the Huda. I expressed to Huda, hey, I really feel like it's important, especially if you consider yourself being very close to me and you was close to Shelly at some point, to speak out to your fans and address the racism. According to Orlandria, once they arrived in LA, Huda told them she would make a post to her fans, and she still hasn't. I was like, you know what? Thank you. That's all I asked. That's what Orlandria recalled. 2 or 3 days went by, and she hadn't even decided to address her people. It pains me. Huda and I were so close, said Alandria. Like I wasn't even worth a post to address your people when they had the whole narrative wrong. You kind of just got into the real world and kind of fell into the narrative and fed it, says Orlandria. Orlandria said she experienced more online hate after Huda alleged she she's she was being bullied on the show during her Call Her Daddy interview. And I would like to apologize because I had Huda all wrong. Huda is a little snake, you tell me. She were never friends with Orlandria and Shelly. If the girl asked you to delete, to make a post, you should have made a post. Period. That's what you do for your friends. But everybody are not real friends. You shouldn't call everybody your friends. Like my girl Beyonce said, if I can't trust them, they just an associate. Word to Beyonce. Huda said she had made the post addressing her fans' racism against Orlandria and Shelly because she was dealing with so much outside of it. She said she wasn't going to make it because she was dealing with too much. She was just being selfish. All she had to do was type up something, leave them alone. Orlandria, who said she unfollowed Huda amid the fallout, responded, "I get that, but your face was not plastered on George Floyd's body." And when she said that, that really was so sad that they were being that racist towards her. And I'm so sorry that that happened to you, Orlandria. And then Huda said, "I'm really sorry about that. I told people I don't want anybody getting hate. I don't want any bullying. I don't want you guys getting hate in that way. That's wrong. Racism is wrong. I didn't know what to say in that moment because I was dealing with so much I wanted to address," Huda added. "I was getting hate as well racially." Okay, girl. Two truths can coexist. People can behave poorly under pressure, and nobody deserves harassment in the comments. Accountability is not abuse, and apologies aren't a substitute for changed behaviors. Huda admits she went too far in the heart rate challenge. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. "And I do apologize if I made anyone feel uncomfortable," is what she said to Shelly during the reunion. "Everything was consensual," she added. "There was no limitations, and we all made that very clear at the beginning of the challenge." That's what she said, okay? Shelly stood her ground, telling Andy and Ariana that definitely felt like she was justified. "We've always mentioned this whole consensual thing, and everyone's like, yeah, we're all open to everything. It comes to a thing of friendship and sisterhood. It was never because we didn't consent to this," she added. Shelley continued, when you do certain challenges, it's with intention because you're interested in a person," she continued. "To my knowledge, you didn't have any interest in Ace, right? So to go as far as that with me being your friend, I think my reasons were very justified, and I agree they were, okay? Huda was not nobody's friend. Only friend she is herself. Like they say, a friend to everybody is a friend to nobody. Okay, can I get a Can I get a As Shelly put it, "I don't feel like I have to sit here and be like, hey, don't lick the person I'm connected with. D. It's just an invisible boundary where I don't have to say it," which is true. "Remember, attraction is data, not destiny. Casa exposed instincts. Reunion exposes values. Friendships, alliances aren't the same as accountability. If your crew can't tell you you fumbled that, you don't have a crew. You have a clack or click. Okay. The binder era, receipts versus reputation. We entered the binder era, timeless documents, long explanations. Evidence can prove events. It can also prove intention. You can win the internet court and still lose in the real life intimacy. If you need a TED talk to explain you're the good guy, consider that your behavior may need a repattern, not a press release. I'm pro growth, therapy, and reflection and accountability, but imagine management won't fix attachment patterns. Remember that, okay? And one of my Queen Mother Pearl principles is don't mistake clarification for character development. One is a statement, the other is a sustained change. Okay, the viral profession. Let's talk about the alpha. Austin on air
Down if I don't do too much. We had our downs, but we had way more ups. Let's make love. That be the reason that you always hit me up. I swear, you like the way I fuck, cause I get rough. You told me your new man don't make you nut. It's a damn shame I made you miss your damn plane. Remember that last time I wet you down with champagne? Remember that? And I know
adults can have passes. The question is whether their present is honest, respectful, and consistent. Real versus PR. My rubric, okay? This is my rubric. Here's my clean rubric for the reunion, okay? Real couples move in specifics: calendars, logistics, mutual reputations, growth persons, problem solving. They don't need a speech, they have a plan. PR couples move in slogans, captions, merchable moments, a panic the second flights. Families or work schedules collide. If your love needs weekly statements to survive, it's a campaign, not a connection. Telltale phrases to clock. Okay, we gotta clock it. We're figuring it out. Okay, what's the plan? Haters will hate is a deflection from the valid feedback. Is that? I don't know. We're stronger than ever. Stronger how? What changed specifically since you left the villa? Okay. 3 love lessons to take offline. 3 takeaways for your real life cousins. Okay. Trust me, I know. 1. Clarity beats chemistry. Attraction is the interview. Alignment is the offer. Ask real questions early. Money, time, goals, conflict style. 2. Boundaries beat vibes. A boundary today saves you from a heartbreak montage tomorrow. Clear non negotiables aren't doing too much, they're doing enough. 3. Follow through beats fireworks. Grant speeches are cute. Repeat behavior is commitment. If they're reliable in tiny ways, they're likely to be reliable in big ways. Okay? In big ones. Okay? Okay. My final grades. Okay, let's go. Drum roll. My final grade for the reunion: B plus for entertainment, C for closure. I laughed, I side eye, I took notes, but the real answers always arrived off camera once the hashtags go home. Drop your grade below and tell me com- which couple you believe tomorrow, not just tonight, not just for the reunion, I mean. Which couples do you believe are real versus PR, like we addressed earlier? If you vibed with this, like the video, subscribe, send it to a group chat. Next up, we're ranking every islander by accountability. I was thinking about doing that. We shall see. Bring receipts. I'm Black Blondie, aka Queen Mother Pearl. Love you. I mean it. Outie. Bye bye. Bye.
A lot of stuff online, maybe you and I or something, I like to say my friends and family, the people that support me, they know who I am as a person, and that's honestly, that's the biggest and most important thing for me. Right. You're not together anymore. That's just the way it goes. It's a tough thing when there's a lot of eyes on you 24/7. It's stressful, Yeah. Being in limelight isn't always the best thing. And like sort of getting hate online must suck now. Like you didn't get that a month or two ago. Like I said, y'all said enough. You always get hate. Right. You always get hate whether it's one thing or another. Now it's just a little bit more hate, and it's a little bit more love as well. You don't even like pay no mind to that sort of thing? Ain't no mind. Like I said, my friends and family, the people who support me, have been supporting me for
shit, I was having I don't remember. You know how you be like backing up, like when you have me sleepy? Yes, it be cold in that room. Oh, you know like when you be like twisted and rolling and stuff in the bed, like that's what I did. You're not no better than them.
They want to see the flight attendant and the cowboy. They said she broke with me.
Oh, what can I say? Where's
Can we rediscover, baby, what it was? Or let's be honest, it was just.
Oh yeah, he loves the strap show.
We were picture perfect.
Like that, he did.
You like the straps?
No, you did like those straps on those shoes. That's what I'm saying. That's not a lie. He lied.
It
Why not
was
just
just a
controller Landry?
really wish you didn't.
A slick back? Y'all don't like him to slick back. Especially set my man up. What's up? Did they really say that or you just want to go to homecoming?
No, I swear. They want to, like, I don't want to name drop them, but literally.
What were you thinking when you backed up into Nick?
Fleeting romance doesn't a lifetime make. That initial flight, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut.